All right, let's get to the story now. Deputy Police Minister Cassel Mathale is today conducting a crime awareness campaign in Thohoyandou, Limpopo. Why? Let's bring in the man in the know. SABC News reporter Katlego Nyoni is live for us there. Katlego, a very good morning to you. Talk to us about the area you're in and with regards to the recent crime statistics and what brought the Deputy Minister there.
Good morning, Blaine, and to our viewers as well. Yes, indeed, you are quite correct. Today, we are reporting from Manini, which is situated within the Thohoyandou policing cluster. Now, today, the Deputy Police Minister Cassel Mathale will conduct a public engagement session with residents of Manini, as well as a crime awareness campaign. Now, the area Thohoyandou emerged as a crime hotspot if we're to look at the third quarter as well as fourth quarter crime statistics. Now, today, the members of the community here in Manini are going to get an opportunity to interact and present their challenges looking at policing to the Deputy Minister. But to explain further, we are joined this morning by the Deputy Minister, Mr. Mathale, to tell us perhaps what is the reasoning behind his office selecting to come to this area. A very good morning to you, Deputy Minister. Thank you so much for talking to us today. Why Manini in the Thohoyandou area? We know the area is facing high crime rates alongside others in the country like Lusikisiki. What made you specifically, you can face me, Deputy Minister, what made you choose this area today?
You know, we chose Manini Thohoyandou because in terms of our crime stats, Thohoyandou policing area is contesting with other policing areas in the country, other stations, and the level at which it is quite high there among the top 30 police stations Thohoyandou features. So we thought we should also come here and talk to the leadership here, traditional leaders, local municipality, district municipality, the province, and the community, so that we make them aware in terms of where they are standing with regard to crime in the country, and together with them develop an approach on how we deal specifically with gender-based violence which affects women, children, and femicide.
And speaking of gender-based violence, Deputy Minister, have you been able to establish the crime patterns in areas like Thohoyandou? We know where we are right now in Manini. Carjacking, for example, contact crimes like rape, as well as murder are quite high. Have you been able to establish the crime patterns?
Yeah, here in Thohoyandou, they are very high with rape. That is what makes them to rank up there in the top 30 in the country. You do have other forms of contact crime that takes place here, but rape is the greatest concern, and that is one aspect that we want to deal with, working together with the community. What is insightful is that in the course of our interaction this morning, as we're briefing all stakeholders, you know, the local mayor and the district mayor were being given statistics about their specific localities and this area in particular. And that awareness, it helped a lot because it pricks their consciousness to also develop an interest in joining the fight against gender-based violence in the area.
And when you leave today, do you think, in your opinion, that these residents of Manini and the wider Thohoyandou area at large would be satisfied? Do you think that when you leave, perhaps services will improve when they go to SABC to try and lay cases perhaps of any other crime?
I'm definitely confident that you are going to have a different approach. Like I said, our fight against criminality throughout the country and here in particular is a community-wide approach. We met with the traditional leader, Bugole Mpapuli, this morning, and he himself made that commitment that from here onwards on a quarterly basis he will be meeting with the district commissioner and the station commander of Thohoyandou to discuss how they can, together with the traditional leadership and the indunas of the area where he's governing and the khoshis that are in this area, they are going to work together. The local municipality mayor is here. She made the same commitment together with the district municipality. And we have agreed that they must convene a broader forum convened by the executive mayor to discuss crime and other developmental issues affecting the community here, because crime is a product of unemployment. Crime is a product of poverty. Tackle poverty, you are resolving crime. So I'm very confident that after we leave here, from the commitment I got from the leadership of government and our royal leadership, they are going to continue with what we have initiated here. But not only them, the community that we are going to talk to here today, we are going to make an appeal to them like we have done throughout the country where we have been, to say to them, the fight against crime, the people who will lead that struggle and ultimate victory is the community. Without community participation, we will not be able to deal with the challenges confronting us. So definitely, yes, communities will continue with this struggle like they've done in other areas where we've been. We're in Mpumalanga last week. We talked to communities there, and after we've left, what we pick up is that they are continue to interact, led by their ward councillors and community leaders, including spiritual leaders, by the way, because here, amongst the stakeholders that are here is the district representative of the spiritual leadership in the area, who also have made a commitment that beyond, after this event, they are going to continue to interact as communities, as specific villages, and the leadership in that area to deal with the issues of gender-based violence.
And Deputy Minister, we're going to shift gear a bit. We know there are ongoing challenges facing SABS within the top positions. We've seen the dismissal, of course, of Katlego Nyoni. I would like to get your comment regarding that specific issue and how it will eventually unfold going forward.
No, the National Commissioner has not been dismissed. The statement issued by the President after the interaction with the National Commissioner, it is a statement that says out of mutual discussions they reached a conclusion, because the Commissioner, in any case, his term of office was coming to an end this year, and out of their interaction they have mutually agreed that it will be in the interest of the country and everybody that the Commissioner felt he must retire early. That's why the President thanked the Commissioner, and even myself, I want to add my word to the President that we appreciate the contribution that National Commissioner General Katlego Nyoni has made to ensuring that South Africans feel safe and crime is dealt with. He has made an immense contribution, and I worked with him and I learned a lot from working with him, and I would like to wish him well in his retirement period and whatever he's going to pursue. It was lovely meeting him, and I'm happy that the President has provided leadership and guidance to the country. That is what is expected from the President and from the National Commissioner, the manner in which this matter has been resolved. Hopefully, it will assist us going forward from the experiences that we have gained working with him.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm sure you'd like to get back inside and engage with the residents of Manini. Thank you very much, Deputy Minister Cassel Mathale. Blaine, that's the Deputy Police Minister Cassel Mathale, indicating some of the reasons why his department specifically chose to come to the Manini area. We've heard the Deputy Minister mentioning that Thohoyandou is ranked among the top 30 areas that are contributing largely towards crime. We've seen there was an increase, for example, in cases of murder at 8.9%. We've seen also attempted murder rise to 3.5%. Although they're saying the recent stats that there is a decline in terms of, sexual offences in this area, the residents might beg to differ, because rape is one of the challenges that has been largely reported in this specific police station. In this specific policing area. The Deputy Minister, Will Blaine, also move next month to the area of Sekhukhune, where he is expected to continue on a similar program, also adding his comment about the mutual agreement, as he refers to it, between the Police Minister, the President, as well as Katlego Nyoni. Blaine?
You know, Katlego, these campaigns, awareness campaigns, is all well and good, but what are residents saying in terms of offering practical solutions to put paid to crime in the area? What do they want now? Oops, did we lose Katlego? All right, unfortunately, we lost Katlego, but we will try to get him back a little later on to get a sense of what residents are talking about in terms of the crime in the area and what sort of solutions are they putting forward? What sort of, options do they have in order to put paid to crime